please welcome to the stage Emmanuel Lomuro. Emmanuel!
Hello, what is up? How are we doing tonight? All right, that's good, man. A lot of people here. That's nice. That's good, man. I want to be a good person like you, but financially, I can't right now. You know what I mean? You guys ever find out you can't be a good person due to your budget? It's just because that's how I save a lot of money. I steal, right? Like it's a big part. I go to the grocery stores. I got to take at least 7%. I think that's. But I'm a gentleman about it, right? I only steal enough to battle inflation, right? I think that's legal if you do it that way. I was actually talking to a financial advisor. He was looking over my budget. He's like, Emmanuel, you need to steal more. You got to increase the theft if you're going to make it to the end of this year. This is not good for you, man. Turning 32 this year, too, man. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, 30s. I found out what it is, though. It's like you're finally in the future. Yeah. Not like you know anything or you're good at stuff. It's like, you know when you're a kid and all the teachers were all like children of the future? This is when you're finding out they're pointing at the kid behind you, right? Because I'm like, there's no way they were talking about this. You know what I mean? I'm in debt. I'm paying off the past, so it can't be me. I know that. It's ridiculous. But I met some of these new kids, these new 20-somethings. They're not the future either. They suck. These 20-year-olds, I can't, I don't even like talking to them. It's ridiculous. There needs to be a slur for them. I don't know, but we need to find one. I don't like talking to them. I met some of these 20-somethings. I was getting gas one time. Monday morning, I'm getting gas. This kid walks up. He's like, how much gas do you need? I was like, 15. So he goes to pump it. He comes back to the car. He's like, sir, I am so sorry. I accidentally put $50 worth of gas in your car. And I was like, man, that sucks. And then we locked eyes, and I realized he didn't know that it sucked for him. You know what I mean? Like I was like, you don't know, do you? You know? And then he's like, so you'll give me $50, right? I was like, no. First off, I'm putting in $15 worth of gas on a Monday. I don't have $50. You know what I mean? Like I'm putting in 15 and I'm cruising in here Wednesday on neutral. What are you talking about, man? I'm an adult. I planned. Ridiculous. He said, but sir, the car took the gas. I was like, yeah, man. That's what cars do. Like that's how, like I've never had a car denied. All the gas I put in. I was like, you know what you're gonna do today? You're gonna talk to your boss and you're gonna learn a very important word. Okay, you're gonna learn accountability because you're short. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have to steal from the next 5 cars, but you're short. And he's like, but you don't understand. I was like, no, you don't understand. I don't give you a number and then you go freestyle in the back. That's not how this works. It's kids, man. I can't. Yeah. My niece is one of these 20-somethings, man. He's trying to put me on to thrifting. I don't know. I don't like thrifting. Like it's, you know what I mean? I've been broke before. Don't just call it what it is. I need cheap clothes. I can't get the new ones. I got to get the ones that someone else gave away, right? That's the whole thing, man. But I like, it's weird. She's like, no, it's like really old clothes. She's used the word vintage. But like, I don't know how vintage it gets, you know what I mean? She'll walk in the room and be like, can you tell that this sweater is thrifted? I was like, yeah. It's dusty in here. You know what I mean? Like, it's a dusty sweater. It's ridiculous. Like old clothes. She threw the sweater on the couch, then walked out the room. She came back. I was like, hey, how old did you say the sweater was? She's like, I didn't. Why? I was like, it called me the N-word when you left. How old is this sweater? I need to know. Why is there a hood on it? You know what I mean? Where'd you get it? Who sold this to you? Yeah. But all my friends now, they're getting married and stuff, man. I got invited to 5 weddings. Yeah. No, honestly, after the 3rd one, I thought it was a threat. I was just, because you got to bring a gift to everyone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know? And like all the buddies are cool. One of my buddies is actually a 2nd wedding, which I don't, whatever, you know? Divorce, I get it. Marriage is tough. Takes me 2 times to parallel park, right? So I couldn't imagine what keeping a marriage afloat is like, you know what I mean? It's like trying to park, you back in, you back out, you back in, you back out, and eventually you're like, I'll just walk. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I get it. But I didn't know a 2nd wedding was just like a 1st wedding. Like they just act like nothing happened. You know, I thought he was gonna take his blazer off and have the number 2 on his back. You know what I mean? Like a jersey. So, because I say that because I went to his 1st wedding, right? And I was waiting. I was like, okay, well, I was at the 2nd one, so I got to give him, you know, half what I gave him the 1st time, right? Because I'm not gonna start awarding bad behavior, right? Like I'm not. Like every time he says I love you, I dig in my pockets. Like that's not how that works. That's a Ponzi scheme, I think, is what they call it. That means your love is a scam. That is it. But 5 weddings. Look, I hope they stay married forever. I hope they all do. But I also know statistics, right? And 2 out of 5 of those couples stole money from me. That's all I'm saying. 2 of them owe me some money. How do I request a return on the e-transfer? Sorry, I heard y'all got broke up. Quick question. Who do I get the money back from? You know what I mean? I was betting on the both of you. You guys can't split and keep the money. That's not how that works. It's wild. But now they're all having kids now, which is interesting, I don't mind it. Like, I'm an uncle. I think uncle is the right amount of child in my life right now. Because I could take it a la carte, you know what I mean? Like I was visiting my niece and nephew the other day. They both started crying, and my brother's all just like, just wait a second. I was like, wait, I'm leaving. What are you talking about? It's loud in here, man. It's loud. And they don't need me. I'm here for the fun. I don't know what this is, but call me when they're finished. I'll come back and play. I don't come here for crying. Whitney Houston is a daughter. This is insane, brother. I'm leaving. They're loud. I don't even know them. They just got here. Yeah. But they're cute. I like it. 2 cute niece and nephew is awesome, right? Because sometimes they're ugly, right? So sometimes, but it's okay. If you have an ugly baby, that's cool. That's fine. That's good for you, right? But sometimes people don't know if they have an ugly baby. So it's important to listen to the compliments people give your baby, right? Because a lot of times parents, they're blinded by love. You know what I mean? And by that, have you ever seen a couple walking down the street and then one of them's ugly and your first thought is, man, they must love each other, right? That's what happens to parents when they see the baby, right? It's love, right? So you have to keep an eye out. Because people say slick stuff. They'll be like, oh, wow, that's such a blessing. They're all blessings. Why are you specifying? You know what I mean? I went to go see one of my friend's kids, and we were all there. And if you see an ugly baby, you focus the compliments on the parents. Oh, congratulations. How's the mother doing? My buddy didn't know what to do. He's like, that's such a unique baby. Unique baby? Why would you say unique baby? I've never seen one like this before. I think in science they call this an anomaly. I believe this is an anomaly of a baby. Do you want a picture? No, I'm going to remember this. You have a memorable baby is what you got right here. This is a memorable baby. That's insane. Yeah. That's been a treat, man. My good friends, too, man. One of my buddies, known him for my whole life. They try too hard sometimes, One of my buddies, he got too woke. But did you know you can get so woke you're racist again? Yeah, it's a slippery slope, man. He plays that game Wordle. You know that game Wordle, right? 5-letter word of the day. Right, so one of the days the word was slave. I get a text message. Emmanuel, can you believe the word of the day was slave? And I was like, hey, man, that's crazy. Why'd you text me? I don't play Wordle, you know what I mean? I just wake up and I see the word slave with no context. Is it back? What's going on? I need some information. Why'd you message me specifically? I just need to know. It's insane. They got rid of Aunt Jemima, too, off the syrup. Yeah, they fired. Yeah, they were like, yo, she was a slave, so we let her go. I was like, that's unfortunate. You could have paid her. I mean, you could have. I thought you'd pay her, right? Because she's out of the syrup business now. I used to tell people when I was a kid that was my auntie. I come from syrup money, yeah, but that's why I'm so sweet. They fired Uncle Ben too, off the minute rice. Yeah, have you guys made rice lately? It takes at least 15 minutes now. It's just he was doing a lot of heavy lifting. Wow. I'm glad it's finally summer too, man. I like summer. Summer's nice. Because I can think straight in the summer. The winter, I can't think straight. I don't know if people are being racist or nice. Yeah, when it's cold out, I was walking down the street in the winter one time, it was minus 30. Dude rolled the window down, started screaming at me. Said, go back to Africa. If it was summer, I'd know he's a racist, right? But because it was winter, I thought he was just giving me a heads up. I thought he was just he was like, yo, Africa's much warmer, man. You can warm up there, I thought it was a drive-by weatherman. I didn't even know thought he was just an information guy. What's going on? With a polite just, thank you. Yeah. But one of my buddies too, because I was like, I'm black, but I was born in Africa, came here as a refugee, yeah, super young. One of my friends, he didn't know what the difference. He's like, is that like an immigrant? I was like, kinda. But for those of you that don't know, the quickest way to remember is refugees ran here, immigrants walked. That's a quick way to get it. And I'm trying to explain to him the difference, and he's all just like, I don't believe you, because I don't, you can hear me, right? I don't sound new. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, I'm not up here like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not National Geographic. I'm different. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit different. I'm trying to explain to him the difference. He doesn't get it. He's not getting it. He's all just like, okay, you know what? You can prove it to me. Sing the song. I was like, the song? He's like, see, you don't even know the song. I was like, okay, let me guess. I might. That's the song, brother, right there. Yeah, man, yeah. Lion King. They wrote it for y'all. It was a gift. Wow, stuff, man. Yeah, no, it has been good. Love my people. They're good. But the one weird thing with all the weddings and all my buddies, they want me to go to like bachelor parties, and I don't like. I'm not a big partier. One of my friends, they keep trying to bring me to strip clubs. I don't do strip clubs. I've been twice because everyone deserves a second chance, right? But it was just only 2 times. I got traumatized the second time, so I'm like, never again. I went there. I guess it was like paint night or something, right? So the girl got on stage, took off all of her clothes, put paint over her body, put some poster paper on the ground, walked over the poster paper, boom, hit the splits on the paper. At first, I was impressed until she tried to hand me the paper. I was like, oh, no, thank you. You keep it. You know what I mean? You put it on your fridge. Like, I can't take this home with me. You know what I mean? I was living with my mom at the time, right? And my mom has a strict rule, no artwork past midnight. It was 12:01, right? So I can't even bring it home, right? It's just crazy. I come home, my mom's gonna ask all these questions I don't have answers to. She's like, what is this? It's a painting? It's like, of what? Butterfly? You know what I mean? Like, I can't even answer the questions. Anyways, thank you all so much. That's my time. Get up for Jack Armstrong, everybody.
That was awesome. Another round of applause for Emmanuel.